Taurus, I don't care what anybody else has to say about you. I need you to know that you are you are a wonderful influencer. You give great advice. You inspire young upcoming actors, athletes, influencers, actors, people developing the gift of gab, their talent. You inspire them to keep going no matter what, to ignore the negative thoughts in their head, to not give a damn what other people say about them, and to remain committed the long way, to go for the marathon rather than the race, to be in a steady competition with nobody else but yourself, with your thoughts, your habits, your daily routines, and your choices, and you'll go far. And it's because of your dedication, it's because of your routine, it's because of you choosing to make head over heart decisions and not take things personal when you're going through conversations with people or you're going through experiences with people, that allows other people to feel like they have someone that's emotionally, mentally, and spiritually intelligent enough to maintain their composure while the other person is still developing their gift and they're still developing who they are. So really, you are the real deal. You aren't faking it. And it speaks volumes about your character, your spirit, and just who you are as an energy. Now, I know this won't resonate for every single Taurus, but if you feel as if you needed that confirmation, then this message is definitely for you. And I want to welcome you to our channel. For those of y'all that are new, and if you're returning, welcome back. Only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Okay. So you have roll the dice. Time to put yourself out there. You are hiding your talents, and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. What's this? You have love life. Okay, let me see if I can focus. And it says, free from problems and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love. Love and be loved. What's this? So you have self-love in reverse. I am still trying to heal. And then you have indecision with the 8. Okay. So there's a couple things, but before we get into these messages, whatever narrative you were telling yourself, like your purpose doesn't allow you to have love, you don't deserve it, you're fine without it, you rather be single by yourself, you don't need anyone, you're on a self-love journey for the rest of your life. Whatever narrative you were telling yourself, that you don't deserve, that you don't need the extravagance, you don't need that, you're better than this or you're better than that, and so you had to let all those things go, all the luxuries of life, all the desires of mankind. You sacrificed all that, and you devoted yourself to whatever purpose you have, right? And so now that you've done the healing work, now that you've done everything, it's time. Your person is ready. To start the next chapter in your lives. Your person is ready. It's what I'm hearing. And so if you've been saying like, it's like other people can see it, but maybe you can't, but other people can see that you're ready for love, but you yourself haven't allowed yourself to agree with that, like, yeah, you have a big heart, but you don't know if you're ready to continue going down that solo path, or you're ready to venture off into a unionship path. Both paths are unknown to you with the indecision. So It's like, where do we begin? Do we go here? Do we go there? I don't know. I feel like love and your life purpose kind of go hand in hand. And it's because of the risk card coming up. It's like, now that you have perfected something. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah. Because you have kind of, this is the next risk to take. That's pretty much what I'm seeing here. You've taken every possible risk. You've gotten out of every possible foreseeable. You've conquered every possible foreseeable attitude, thought process, pattern. You've tackled it all. Choices. You've ventured down, getting out of your own way over and over and over again. This is the one area that you haven't quite been able to tackle or venture down. And it shows that it does bother you. That, at least that's how the rest of the world is seeing it. Like, you say you don't want it, you say you're not interested, but it's okay to admit to yourself, if to no one else, that you do want to desire experiencing, receiving what you deserve. Like, it's okay to acknowledge that. You don't got to prove it to no one else. You don't have nothing to prove to no one else that you're not. I feel like you living a very humble life and staying away from the flashy things was a way for you to kind of allow your image to speak for itself. And for that period of time, what people needed to see, even in your industry or even at your level, it provided the context, right? Now we're in a new year with a different lesson and a different trial, a different opportunities to conquer. And in this season, you're meant to experience having all that you deserve and feeling proud about it, because you're in your ride, you're at your climax, or you're at your peak of something. And when you're there, enjoy it. Allow yourself to enjoy it. Be comfortable with receiving that, knowing that it's okay. And it doesn't make you vain. It doesn't make you facetious. It doesn't make you any of the negative connotations that come along with it. Because there was a period of your life where it was about planting the seeds. It was about watering it. It was about being okay with that. Right? And not knowing when. And still being committed to your purpose and what you love to do and feeling enthused about it. And so you stayed alert and you stayed vigilant to ensure your dream into fruition. And now this is the next challenge. That's what they're saying. This is the next challenge, my love. So let's go into this love life. Feels like it's time for union. It's time to make a change. We are the people who could do it. The 4 of Cups. What is this? So we got 444, angel number 888. You've lost. I've loved and I've lost. You've lost love, and so you feel like it's over for you, but it's not over for you. It's actually a part of your purpose to be able to share a unique perspective with other people of how you healed, worked on yourself, and what life was like having your dreams come true in all areas of your life. That's a part of your purpose. And the risk that you had to take in order to see it come into fruition, the time you put into yourself in order to experience this level up. Dedication, the long nights, even longer days, the setbacks, the pitfalls, Because the King of Wands in reverse is definitely risky business, especially in this with the star energy here. This is like risky business that you can lose everything as quickly as you start. You can have people that you love betray you and work against you. And so you've been through you've had all the swords. You've been stabbed by all the swords. You've seen how ugly it can get. It's one thing to go to someone and say, hey, listen, I've taken a lot of risk in my life and I've done a lot of things. This is a straight up conversation that either you will practice in the mirror or you need to practice in the mirror. You got to determine where you are with it. But I see you saying to someone straight up, I've seen a lot of ugly things in this industry, and I've seen people tear talent down and destroy them and work really hard to deplete them and not care about them. And this is part of the reason why I personally choose to, see it through, continue moving in this direction. But like, as for my partner or who I'm in a relationship with, be honest. It's like saying, be honest and explain to someone, why you don't personally want your love life in the public eye, or why you personally don't want your relationship, that when you're with somebody, for that relationship to be like two people in the same industry, or two people in the same career, or two people in the same spotlight, because of the problems that come with it and the way that they'll pin each other against each other and things like that. And Spirit is saying, instead of you saying to yourself like, oh, this person will never go for it, if I call them and tell them that, they'll never be into that, and so it's better that I just make peace with the fact that we can't be together and take a loss, than to take a risk and actually lay your heart out on the table. Versus saying, it's better to lay your heart out on the table, get the clarity that you need, rather than to tell yourself you don't deserve it. Try to move on without it, and never feel like you got to see what that would look like, or you got to know. That's the test for you. That's a test that you're being asked to, a leap of faith that you're being asked to take, to make that call, to have that conversation, to put it out there. The universe will acknowledge that you spoke from the heart and you put yourself out there, even if you didn't know how it was going to turn out. If you're thinking for this other person like, oh, they're going to think that I'm just trying to control and dictate to them how they should portray themselves or what they should do for their life, that's you projecting onto another person your own fears and insecurities around how they will respond to you. You don't know. You don't know. So of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's time. Five of Pentacles. Really, what's happening from a love standpoint, let me ask you a question. If you wait for someone to slow down in their life for you to determine whether or not it's a good time for you to come in, that doesn't make any sense, because the Two of Pentacles is pretty much saying the imbalance of being able to maintain one's lifestyle causes a person, okay, to force themselves to get up the energy to go out there and work super hard in order to secure their stability. Because it affirms energetically that there is no one out there that's going to rescue you from your situation. So survivor mode kicks in, and they work extra hard to assure that they don't become homeless. So unless you're trying to make someone intentionally become homeless or destitute to the point where they have nothing, just for you to then want to reach out and invest in that person, when you see they're at their lowest, when you could have, the energy is saying you have more than one opportunity to prevent that decline, that fall, long time ago. That's the only way that you're willing to make the investment on someone. It's going to read to another person that you don't actually care about them, because you waited until they hit rock bottom to show up for them, versus choosing to speak up and intentionally and say what it is that you expect instead of thinking for that person. Create the offer, propose the offer. That's what I'm seeing here. You haven't proposed the offer, so you haven't gave them anything to reject. So really, you telling yourself it would never work or it would never happen is your own projection, your own fear staring right back at you. That's all. Because we have self-love in reverse. This is someone that they've done the healing work on themselves. They're ready, they are investing in other things and keeping themselves busy versus going out there and dating. Do you want this person to go out there and date? You want them to go do other things? So they have to keep themselves busy with projects and activities and other things because at the end of the day, what are they going to do it themselves? I don't understand. One thing this person has determined, that it's unhealthy to invest in someone that doesn't know where they're going or can't even articulate or express what they want from the person that they claim they want. I don't know. It's just one of those types of readings today. You've already thought about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. You haven't said it though. Even though you've been spiritually guided to do it, you've been afraid to say it, afraid to be vulnerable. King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm worried about what this person may say, and so you rather project energy to be able to read the room. Okay. Watch at a distance. Two of Cups. The King of Wands. So it's pretty much saying that when a point like this is made, you then start to think about how, well, probably another person is going to come in before me anyway, so it doesn't even make any sense. This is different. I don't know. What the hell? Definitely do not take this if it don't resonate, because I do sense here someone makes up a lot of excuses for why they can't express their feelings to someone. The Five of Swords is not here, but this makes me feel like it's a big lesson that this person has to work on for themselves. because they're always trying to say other people deserve what they other people deserve it more than them. Like, this person deserves to have this opportunity more than me. Eight of Pentacles. I deserve to just work. It'll never work between us. So this person, I don't know. It's one of those types of energies. I feel like this has transitioned from being a tarot reading into a therapy session. and ultimately, yeah, definitely take what resonates. If this personally resonates with you, you need to get a personal reading. And the personal reading that you need to focus on when you ask says, allow helpful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. You need to find out in your personal reading, you need to ask questions like, what type of partnership is coming towards you? Because you do have a Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups coming. What type of partnerships are coming towards you? What else do you need to ask? Like, what are your strengths and weaknesses? How can you help or hinder the connection? Like, those are the types of questions that you need to ask when you get a personal reading about this situation. Especially if you know that you have the intention to foster a healthy partnership, relationship, or whatever, and you don't want to be plagued by fear and insomnia and worry. And if that be the case, then you need to know what, if you are, depending on who you are, what this partnership will entail. Okay, so definitely find a trusted reader and kind of get some clarity on the partnerships coming into your life and what you guys can, Six of Pentacles, with in regards to each other. Cooperation instead of competition. Yeah, how y'all can cooperate and make a healthy partnership where it's beneficial and purposeful for the both of you, both parties involved, or all parties involved. So you guys can eliminate blocks and obstacles constantly being the thing that separates you or creates strife. And knowing that you deserve whatever this partnership brings. Both of you guys have to believe that you deserve each other. That's the best way that I could see that. So whether you choose someone else or you feel guided to connect with me, all my information for booking personals are listed down below. And if you need more detailed inquiry, you can always email me at callingtt@icloud.com. Love you guys. Bye.